Huh. An abandoned house. Strange. Seems rather old. What's this? When I was 15, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Who lived here? Keyboard. A note. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is to rely on emotions, not rely enough on rational thought. It must be determined, and I maintain that is a farce. It should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of natural creatures are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Huh. What's this? I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Who lived here? A madman, in all honesty, it seems. There's this weird thing on the door. Nothing happens when I push on it. Why? A knife, a few books, and another page. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm not really in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't. Because I'm not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Strange. Huh. A door. Strange, that wasn't there before. A red light. If I remember correctly, the child's name was Katie. Is the door open? What a buzzing noise. Seems it was. It's rather dark down here. Basement. I'm rather fearful of what's down here. Oh, another note. It finally happened. The world is in chaos of thunders and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when I started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I are the only ones surviving because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and insane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Strange. Madman. No. I'll read this one first. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down. I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. I hear a child. A voice. The blood. Strange. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. The two. Like go back up? Strange. Do I need another code? I used Katie once. But would I do it again? It has been her name for years. It has been her name for years. Katie. Katie. But no. Why would it be twice? That won't fit. Let me see. Yeah. Katie spelled backwards. Possibly. Any possible chance? Second door. Bottom basement. I have read it thus far. So I need a second password for the next door. Strange. I think Glenn was the next name. Another beep, another noise. I'm fearful to find out what happened to this girl, to this man, to this family. Think for the cellar? No. This door. My God. What is this place? Tools. I hear noise. Strange. I have a tool to protect me if I need. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. And why the rest of the word is missing. And why. Strange. Maybe I'll find the rest here. Would it matter? I don't know. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. What? She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we've barely been able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out, and it helps break the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Honestly, is the next door locked? Again, this man and his locks. He had something to hide. I feel like I know what it is, but the idea of it itself can't be helped. And then why the ending was missing? Could it be? I knew it. Honestly, it was easier to remember because it was the mother's name spelled backwards of all things. The next door, is it opened? Seems so. Smaller than the others. A button behind. I'm a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demanded reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses. For a pointless moment in time, they used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusions. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. I hear a child's crying. I fear to find out why. Cut it. What was that button for? Clicked it. Will I have to go upstairs again? For a second time. Third, actually. Wait, would it have anything to do with that? The little... Yes, the wall. The only thing I can think of. Huh. Seems different. Notes here? A note. The seller is freedom. What could this be? Blood? Whose? His? Hers? No. Woody? No. What kind of father? What kind of man would do this? Seller's freedom. Wait. Could that be the password? Freedom. No. That easy? No riddles, nothing to it. But a simple word. Freedom. No. This can't be. What if... No. I need to find out. This can't be it. He couldn't have done it to her. Water dripping down. Screams. The light's about to... Oh no. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom! It only took all of humanity for me to find freedom. No. This can't be it. I need to find out what happened. No. No. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in a safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. What? No! The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years. Starving and tired, he just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her even now in a peaceful cellar. It was free within the cellar.